Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, many of our viewers get to ask, where can I purchase a unit that is convenient within the outskirts of the city? Now, one question we always like to ask, what suits you? Now, property developments have evolved over the years, but one thing that's always there is customer taste and preferences are ever more so complex. But what is consistent is everybody seems to want a conducive neighborhood that prioritizes family planning. My name is Peter Ngigi and welcome to Property Focus. Now, I'm in the residential area of a highly sought after project in Athi River called the Crystal Villas that promises to be a haven for a family and also promotes community living. Now we are going to check out this unit. Come with me, join me as we look at this magnificent property. Now this is the Crystal Rivers development. It's your friendly, amicable neighborhood to anybody who wants to start a family. I can't even shout too much because I might just even break the serenity around here. We just branched off the expressway, made a left, past this beautiful, curvaceous, embracive mall and came into this residential area. Right now I'm at the 3-bedroom maisonette that's absolutely divine. Now I'll list out some of the amenities and you're going to come over here May 14th. The details are right over here, so book a slot. Come here and see this magnificent space. Now, let me tell you about the amenities. You've got street lighting that's in solar power panels. You've got your cabro, you've got your swimming pool, you've got your gym, you've got your apartments, your 3-bedroom apartments, and just manicured gardens and so much more. But before we move any further, let me start taking you through this magnificent property. So right over here, you've got your 2-car garage that you can comfortably park for him and her with the boss baby right at the back. But let me tell you about the exteriors of this particular space. You've got the skin over here, right over here. This is yellow stone from Naivasha that protrudes right out, that's been painted in some Moroccan paint to give you that beige feel. But what I also appreciate about this property is they've got a mix of textures and skins. You've got the rough edge over there and you've got the smooth finished stone right at the top, again with a bit of a ruby red and beige tone to just complement one another. Now guys, these guys, or the developers for that matter, are promoting fine living. Come along and see what they have. Oh my goodness, does not even begin to describe how this place looks, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why the Crystal Rivers 3-bedroom maisonette just epitomizes just the future of fine living. I don't even know where to start, but let's start with the door. You've got a solid mahogany door right over here that's been paneled with daylight provision that just brings in a crucial amount of light. And the lounge area has got this Upper East Side, New York, Manhattan sort of feel. You've got your gray fabrics right over here, brushed metal, aluminum steel base to just envelope that chair, which is absolutely magnificent. A crucial amount of light that just pours in, floods this whole area. Now, the place is energy efficient, but why it's been set like that, we wanted to show you what Savvy Homes Interiors can do with those crystal chandeliers. Isn't it amazing? Beautiful. Glass at the top with the crystals. Bottom, you've got the black coffee table that's in black glass. You've got your chrome-based metal coffee table, which complements the TV console right over here that's in black with the wood. And of course, you've got your LG TV with 4K resolution. And coming into this section, you've got your lounge area, of course, still with some consistency that you have with the chandeliers right in the sitting room. Beautiful table that's in marble and a good connection between the dining table and the kitchen that's been provisioned in every maisonette. So let's go check out the kitchen. Come along. Now, into the kitchen, you've got your granite countertop, which is in gray with the beige veins that just run deep into this stone. Very nice slabs that have been cut, beautiful backsplash, MDF with the very straight, sleek, modern handles. You've got your cooker, you've got your sink right over here. Lots of light coming in from this area, and right over here, you've got your laundrette area, but we won't go into it. Remember why we've got a bus tour. Come here May 14th and check out the space. I can't show you everything, guys. You guys need to come and see the space. So come along with me. Passing the landing area into the balcony, gorgeous views all through, and there's lots of things you can do. Can you hear those birds just chirping? Absolutely beautiful. Lovely space all in all that you have over here. You could put in your cycle machine, you could put your big daddy barbecue for the family to just enjoy some barbecues out here. Tough grass all through the floor. Already I'm starting to visualize some of the things. This is provision for a sunbed that's going to come over here. They're going to put some pergolas, and it's just going to be really, really beautiful. You could put your bamboo trees right over here all through, maybe just to give you a bit of privacy, maybe, but it would be good to have a conversation with the lawyer on what it is you could do with this space, right? Because there's some restrictions, but we'll get into the legal later on. So come along, let's see the very first bedroom. I'm back in the landing area into the very first bedroom. You've got bedroom number 1, overlooks the balcony section on this side. All en suite, by the way. You've got your own bathtub right over there, bathroom right over there. You could shower, pedestal sink. You've got your closet. Again, you've got your modern lines for the handles, MDF cabinets. Let's go to bedroom number 2. Of course, all doors are solid mahogany. Coming back into the landing area to the second bedroom. This is probably the girls' room. You've got your own toilet, washing closet right over there, all en suite, purple bed, beautiful design, MDF cabinets for this particular room. This is a master. Beautiful chandelier that has been done by Savvy Homes. This is the future of fine living, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful views coming into this section. You've got a lot of light just pouring into this space. MDF cabinets. I love the space. Storage is really, really important in today's age. So you've got to have your storage. So I like that. I like that they've given provision for that. You know, very nice cabinetry here. Fantastic. All en suite, television as well to get to watch your movie before you get to sleep, and your washing closet, glass, aluminium, very beautiful tiles, wall tiles with a smooth finish, and you've got your rough surfaced tiles on the bottom. Now, closets, still onto this section right over here, giving provision to just put in a lot more stuff that you could hang. MDF, still modern, and they're nice and sturdy, which I really like about this space. Yeah. Coming back into the landing. Now, you've seen the house, you've seen what they have with a 3-bedroom maisonette, and all in all, I think it works. I think it defines fine living. I believe everybody should come and have a look at this magnificent space. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you want to come here May 14th. So the details that are right below on the screen, call them, book yourself a slot, and have a look at this magnificent property for yourself. Okay? Beautiful. There you have it. We're going to take a short commercial break. Now, the hashtag is Nyumba50 in 30 days. Now, we've got 50 units, and to the very first homeowners who purchase these units get a property focus discount. We're going to take a short commercial break, but when we're back, more on that discount. Stay tuned. Now, welcome back from the commercial break. Now, ordinarily, the units were going for 8.5 million for the 3-bedroom apartment, 14 million for the 3-bedroom townhouse, and 15 million for the 4-bedroom townhouse. Now, we've been able to negotiate a very special offer for you for the very first 50 buyers on the NTV Property Focus show with a hashtag Nyumba50 in 30 days. Now, the new prices are as follows: 7 million for the 3-bedroom apartment, 11 million for the 3-bedroom townhouse, and 12 million for the 4-bedroom townhouse. Doesn't get any better than that. Get those numbers in, call that number, and buy yourself a house in this magnificent neighborhood. And welcome to the 3-bedroom apartment. Still maintaining the concept of fine living. You've got your paneled hardwood, solid mahogany door. Beautiful spaces, strong interconnection with the living room and the kitchen. But before we get into the living room, let's talk about this kitchen. First of all, high stool chairs, nice velvet gray, golden base that you can just sit down, have your cup of tea. Wood island right over here, granite island, might I add, with gray brown veins just playing together. That just looks really beautiful. You've got your MDF cabinets right over here, modern handles. Just take it all in. Beautiful. Now, you've got your countertop. It's assumed that this is a very young couple, 3-bedroom, no external member living in this particular home. So it's the guy, it's the lady who's cooking over here. So good connection with the spaces. Coming into the living room, beautiful space. Furniture is just arranged just right. Modern, modern, modern. Did I say modern? It's really comfortable. You need to come to the show house just to experience it yourself. It's just fine living at its best right over here at Crystal Villas. You've got your marble coffee table right over here, console that's in glass and wood with the orchids right at the top, television staged just right. The whole space just screams luxury. Very nice painting right over here, chandelier that's right at the top, similar to the one that we saw at the 3-bedroom maisonette, and now also over here that just makes the place look beautiful. 2 very nice accent chairs, and right down here you've got a very interesting ottoman that's in green. I like it. You know, it's quirky. It's quite cute. I like it. Let's go into the other areas and have a look at the bedrooms. Come along with me, everybody. Now, my goodness, to the master bedroom. Look at that chandelier, beautiful. This is for a very young couple who've just gotten into this space. It's just huge, generous in this particular room. Of course, you've got your washing closet, your lavatory right over here. This particular room is en suite. What I always appreciate about these houses in the units is cabinet space is there. So you've got some storage. Storage items can be done. You've got your television over here to watch your movies before you get to bed. Now, the hashtag is Nyumba50 in 30 days, and more on that because you get an NTV Property Focus discount. Come along with me. Of course, we like the the console right over here, accent mirror, black, gray, gold, orchids. This space is excellent. And welcome back. As mentioned, I said we're going to be having one of the experts, and we've got the architect of Crystal Rivers itself to tell us a little bit more about this project. Welcome to Property Focus.
Thank you, Peter.
Yes. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Edwin Kigai, and thank you so much for having me.
Brilliant. What was your response to the client's brief with this particular project?
Peter, I think this is a project which we bidded very well, and we were very happy to have been selected to do it. Personally, I was appointed from my office to spearhead this project, and we received the brief. Our brief was through a committee of real estate agents who formed a committee and came up with a brief, a mix of the development that should come here, because this is a mixed-use development. Just to mention is, as architects, we will look at the brief and we also look at the site. The site has its own challenges. Site actually tells you what would suit to be done there. And then we also look at access, statutory requirements, Like something unique about this site is that it is next to the river, and there's some environmental regulations which you need to meet. That's in terms of riparian wildlife, and be able to respect the NEMA regulations, how you deal with the river. Yes.
Architect Edwin, how is this project going to change the lifestyle of residents within this area?
I must say the project mix here, Peter, is a mixed development. So it has a mix of shopping mall, townhouses, as well as apartments, and that mix gives a whole complete need for living, because you have a shopping, you have a variety of people, and you have also a kindergarten as part of the complex. So you would be able to live here and be fully satisfied with the environment, because you have everything you need for living.
Within this 16 acres?
Yes, it's 25 acres,
yes,
but because of the riparian wildlife,
okay,
and a few other adjustments, I think it comes to about 17 acres. 17
acres,
yes.
Magnificent. Yeah. Tell us about the shopping mall, a bit unique. Yes.
The shopping mall is a very unique architecture that when you design a shopping mall, it should be able to say I am here. And to do that, then it should have strong architectural features. And I think for this one, it has huge curved sections and a lot of blank walls. Good for advertising, and at the same time attracting even passers-by on Mombasa Road and the Quarry Road. And I think it stands out in the river very well. Yes.
Indeed it does.
True.
Magnificent.
Thank you.
There you have it from Architect Edwin. Now, we've got the project manager, or initials abbreviated as PM Cyrus, who's going to tell us a little bit more on the structure and more on this with Crystal Rivers. Stay tuned. Now we have Cyrus, the project manager, on set to just tell us about Crystal Rivers. Welcome to Property Focus.
Thank you, Peter.
Brilliant, brilliant. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Cyrus Babu. I'm the project manager for the site.
So tell us about some of the amenities that this project has.
Now I will begin with the basics, water supply and the security thereof in terms of water. So in terms of water security, we considered the issue of security. We wanted to ensure that we are water secure, because water around this area is a major concern around that river. So we provided the borehole. That borehole is supplemented by Mavasco line. And on top of that, we also have got underground bulk water storage tanks and the elevated bulk storage tanks. And the individual units are well fitted also with the tanks. Now, of importance is that we wanted also to provide clean drinking water to our homeowners. So what we've done, we did a water purification plant inside this estate. So that water purification plant is sufficient enough to provide clean drinking water to our homeowners. Yes. Now, another issue that you will find very interesting around this area, we were looking at sustainability and in terms of how can we recycle the water, the wastewater, for purposes of irrigation and landscaping areas. So what we did is that our wastewater treatment plant is sufficient enough to provide water for irrigation around this area. That's why you see that our areas, landscaped areas, are green. Yes. Another key feature is, of course, security. Security is very important for an estate of this nature. And our concern was that we need to provide a secure place for fine living. So our security regime is a 4-layered system. First of all, our boundary wall is fitted with electric fence. And then we have got a 24-hour guard system all around. They are walking around and also manning the gates. Then number 3, we have got CCTV system that is installed on all the streets and all the homes, so that you can ensure that should there be anything, we are at least covered. The 4th layer is, of course, we have got a solar-powered solar-powered traffic lights. That means that at night, if there is an element of theft or anything, that is taken care of. The solar-powered street lighting is particularly very important because it doesn't consider the issue of power, it doesn't consider the issue of Kenya Power. It is self-sufficient and it can be manned from a central location. Of course, another key issue here is internet. We are living in a place where we need internet. Internet is very critical here. We have got a fiber optic that is around here, and our homeowners are provided with internet. Yes. Now, another issue, of course, is the issue of kindergarten. We considered that this being a family setup, the kids need a place to learn and a place also to go to school. So we have got a very humble kindergarten facility around here, which is sufficient for the members around. And for those homeowners who may be having kids who are bigger than maybe grade 4, we have got very good schools around here. Sitam group of schools is around here. All right? Nova School is here. And then if you go to Kitengera area, Kitengera International School is around here. So there are facilities that can cater for schools who are going to, for the kids who are going to school.
Cyrus, who's the target market? I'm very interested. Sounds like a very good project. Who's the target market for this residential project?
Our concept was targeting a family setup because our units are 3 and 4 bedroom units, both for the townhouses and the apartments. The apartments are 3 bedroom and townhouses are segregated into 3 and 4 bedroom apartments. We were considering a family setup because of the area. The area is fine for a family setup. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter.
Absolutely glad to have had you. Now, I've heard so much about this property, and I'm sure you're also curious about the legal work. Where do you sign? Where do you put pen to paper? We've got more on this with Judy. Stay tuned. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Judy Muthoni Kabubu. I'm a partner at Muthaura Mugambi Ayugi and Jonjo Advocates, MAN for short. We are the project legal advisors for Safaricom Staff Pension Scheme, Crystal Rivers in particular.
In terms of making the project more legally sound, right key, right code, tell us about that. What's your take on that with this project?
With this project, we have ensured that all legal hurdles, all legal aspects have been taken care of. Like I mentioned, we've been with the project since inception. We've been attending their meetings, we've been attending their consultative forums, everything. So when a legal issue came up, we were able to address it in good time.
Okay.
If we saw a red flag, we were able to advise in good time. And also just structuring the legal documentation, the legal title for the project, we have been able to do that. At the moment, the houses sit on their own title and the apartments sit on their own title.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
But because of the change in law into Sectional Properties Act of 2020 and the regulations just enacted last year, 2021, we're in the process of converting the houses and the apartments into sectional titles. So when you come in, we will give you a letter of offer.
Yes.
You will sign.
Yes.
Pay what you need to pay. Then you will be transferred to me. You will sign an agreement, pay what you need to pay. And at the end, we will transfer legal ownership of the house or the apartment to you, your own title. It will be apportioned your rent, apportioned your rates. So you will be dealing with your own title for your own house.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, some people are watching and they'd like to lease out the commercial spaces instead of the residential. What's your take on that?
There is space available. We have Knight Frank, who is the property manager and also the exclusive leasing agent. We deal with a lady called Ashmi.
Yes.
If you get their contacts on the net, contact them, they will direct you. We have enough space. Currently, we have already signed the anchor tenant, and we are hoping that the mall will be opened in course of this year.
So anchor tenant is there, that's sorted.
That is sorted, and there is space. We already also have onboarded a few line shops. So if you need space, it is there. If you need kiosk space, it is also there. The term is short term, 5 years, 3 months and above.
Fantastic, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for coming on to the show.
You're welcome.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been fantastic. If the future of fine living had a face, look, appearance, it is these 16 acres of land here at the Crystal Rivers development. Absolutely magnifique, as some of the Europeans would say it. Now, if you want more, you want to advertise on the show, reach out to us on our contacts right below over here. This has been great. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. Till next time, goodbye.